I'm live. Anybody here?
But I don't
Welcome to
have you.
my it the camera's not on. There we go. Sorry. There we go. How about now?
Hallelujah, we got it.
Give it a minute.
Yep, I got you.
Whew, okay. And I gotta fix something here. Hold on a second. Let me turn off my camera. There, gotta get the cards back up. Thought I had this all worked out, and I screwed it up. Give me a minute, folks.
There you are.
Mm-hmm. Put the cards back where they're supposed to be. There we go. All right. Did I do it right this time? Are we live on YouTube now? And Cherie's got a problem because her telephone line got put out.
Yeah,
And,
no internet.
and let me check here if I can see this chat right now. Not that one. Oh, Stacy's here today. Haven't seen Stacy in a long time. Yes, Tug of Light. Yes, says yes. Hey, sorry about the long delay there, guys. Um, I'm doing something new. I've been trying to do this where after the live stream, I'm gonna do a hangout over on a separate Zoom stream for my members. Okay. Last time I did it all on one live stream, but that caused a problem because, well, anyways, I don't know. Yay, Reiki Stacy's here. Haven't heard from you in a long time, Stacy. How are you doing? And I'm getting a warning that my bit rate is slow. There's 12 people watching. Okay, that's fine. So, where were we, Cherie? What were we talking about? You're
First
doing,
off, you were talking about giving away the memberships
that's
beginning of
right.
the month.
It's the first of the month, so it's time to give away new memberships. I'm doing something new where once a week after the live show, I'm going to open up a Zoom meeting and I'll send invitations to all my members. Unfortunately, I don't have email address. Like a lot of my members are clients or people who I've become friends with, and I have their emails. I'm able to send them a direct, um, invitation to the Zoom hangout that's going to happen after the YouTube show. So if you want to be a part of that, then send me an email and I can, if you're a member, first you have to join members, then send me an email and I'll make you a member. I'll add you to the Zoom. Stacy's doing great. Congratulations to your daughter. And it's Stacy, you've been on some kind of adventure here recently, haven't you? Traveling around. Okay, so let me do this. Let me see if I can remember how to do it. Member gifting, yes. Now, folks, if you want to receive a membership gift, then you need to go into your settings and just Google like how to receive gifts on YouTube, and you have to make an adjustment to your settings to where you can receive these gifts. Got to adjust my size again. All right, so send gift memberships free of charge. You have 10 gift memberships left to send this month. All right, I can send 5 right now. All right, so are you feeling lucky out there?
Cross your fingers.
Let's uh, drum roll. And
Ba-da-da-da.
there we go. Let's see who gets it. This part's always exciting. The wheel is spinning, 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 and let's see. Did it happen? Okay. Kendra Fagan, Deborah Knights Sargent, Renee Keeney, Tess Tickles, and I Luna. Okay, that's the first five. I got five more to do. Let me do that. Viewers. I have five more to give away. Send now. Here we go. And the wheel is spinning. Let's see who gets it. Patty Jensen. Katie Jensen. Wow, two Jensens in a row.
Yeah.
So are these going in alphabetical order? It looks like it, huh? I was wondering, let's see. So we had Kendra. That's it with a K. Looks like they were, oh, yeah, let's see. But they're not, Kendra and then Knights and then Keeney and then, no, then it goes to Tess. So I don't know exactly how it does it. But anyways, there you go. Joanne, C Price, Love 4323, and Katie and Patty Jensen. We all got free memberships. All right. So but before I do this reading on silver, possibly hitting 100 sometime soon. Um, and where did I get that? Was that is that Phil G who said that it was going to hit, expected to hit 100
Triple digits. Yeah. And it was Phil.
digits? Yeah. Um, and before I get into this, let me talk about Phil Godlewski for a moment. Um, last week, I talked about what was it? What was it from Phil that we talked about last week? The intel. Oh, George Bush.
Yeah.
George Bush is going to be getting in trouble. Which, by the way, my card said maybe we won't hear anything about that, or because the the original one's already been dealt with. Whatever. And
Right.
but there were comments about Phil. Some people who don't trust him, don't like him. They think that he did something shady with an underage girl. And first, well, I'm going to let Cherie, since you know more about that. Uh, has Phil been exonerated from that? Because they went to court and everything.
Yeah. He is not a pedophile. He did not have sex with a little girl. He they tried getting him for it, but he did admit that he probably, as somebody that was older than her and being a coach, he should not have made himself available for her to talk to about a boyfriend, because she and a boyfriend broke up, and he was trying to be there as a friend, and it got out of
She wasn't.
control.
This wasn't like a 12-year-old. She was like a
No,
17 or something, right?
yeah, 16, 17, high schooler. But anyway, he was an
I tell
ugly
you
behavior.
when I was a teacher, I would never even allow myself to be in a room alone with students ever. I always had, just for this reason right here, because you
Right,
never know when someone's gonna, like try to get you on something.
exactly.
Okay, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of time, but yeah, he got, in fact, he's suing a bunch of people for defamation and stuff like that. All right.
Yeah,
So and by the way, I did cards on Phil, and I got that he's has integrity and he speaks the truth as he knows it. Now he gets fed misinformation, and that's just something that goes on in these things. Okay, and then the other complaint about him was that took advantage of people by selling. Oh, this is Elisa.
Oh,
Okay, when she stopped calling. So yeah, and that's not true. There was somebody in his name who was ripping people off. And by the way, has given away thousands of dollars to help people. Is that right, Shireen?
for 2 years in a row, he has very much, especially Christmas time, Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, he's helped out a lot of people that were struggling, and
Right.
yeah, he tries. He really does. He's
Okay.
got a good heart.
Right. So I'm going to leave it at that. I just wanted to address this real quick before I started. If you're listening to this and, so this information I'm working on today came from Phil. If you don't like Phil G, that's fine. Don't make a comment about it on this channel because I won't allow people to, through hearsay. And by the way, this is just like your opinion, things you've heard. You don't have any facts. Don't make any comments about it because I won't allow it on this channel. Okay. All right. So that being said, let's just get right into this. Let me pull cards on this. Um,
Triple digit
and
silver.
yeah, okay. So this was a pretty dramatic leap in the value of silver, isn't it, Sheree? And
Oh,
I'm very ignorant on this type of stuff, so I'm gonna ask you.
yeah, silver has between Wednesday of last week and this morning has taken like a $2 jump, which is great. This morning it was at 40.99, and at uh, by evening I think it was back down to 40.39, but it's up over $39, which is great, and it's getting real close to 41.
Okay, so like how in percentage wise, how much has it gone up?
Like I said, I started buying silver about 4 or 5 years ago, and I started buying it at $15 an ounce.
Oh, really? It was that low back then. Gosh.
Yeah, and it's
Okay,
now
so
getting close to 41, so it's doing
I'm just
good.
gonna I'm just gonna do a general reading on this because when I looked at it on the internet, it's quite a dramatic leap in the graph. So I'm
Hmm.
just gonna look at this and see why is it happening now? What kind of greater meaning does it have for for those of us who are waiting for the financial change over to um, asset backed currencies and things like that. So this is just a general what's behind this dramatic leap in silver right now.
Okay.
All right, Four of Cups. That's a waiting card. Okay, that's the Page of Cups. Let me see if I can make this bigger. All right. Well, the Queen of Pentacles. Once again, I always get these in the background that there's money cards in the background, things going on. There's the Knight of Cups in the center. King. I'm sorry, these are Pentacles. Look at this: Queen, Knight, and King of Pentacles
Hmm.
lined up like that. That's pretty cool. Um, the Two of Wands, which is preparations and planning, and the Hermit. Okay, so silver is like going to be like the backbone of the asset backed currencies. I think a lot of people when like for example you Sheree, when you were investing in silver, it wasn't so much from a logical point of view. A lot of people they were It was like your intuition was telling you you were following um, more of a like a gut feeling to buy silver.
Yep.
But and uh, and it's all about sovereignty too with all of these court cards here. So like silver is the key to restoring sovereignty to mankind and and that's the overall general like meaning behind this leap that it's the next step. If you think about it, these are like steps with the queen to the king, and that's all for now. Just a general reading on that.
Hmm.
That is, it's definitely has something to do with the new financial system that is being put in place, and plans are being made around silver to help restore humanity sovereignty to humanity. Okay, that's a big part of this. All right. Now the other question that I had was, are we going to see? And I see your Lori Skirchek. I see. Thank you for the sticker. And if you have, okay, you do have a question. You didn't put it in the super chat. Well, okay. Um, Sheree, are you able to see the chat or no?
Not at all. No,
So she
I'd have to
says,
try to.
"Will I move?" Let me see if I can. I can pin this, can't I? Pin message. Okay, I pinned your message, Lori, so I can easily find it. Yeah, what Reiki Stacy says, don't have patience. Yeah, I just skimmed through it last time, Stacy, the Phil's video. Okay, so I got Lori there. Okay, so the other part about this silver was it reaching triple digits. Now, when I checked with mainstream like economic pundits or whatever, um, they say they're expecting it to like go back down again over the next couple of months. So let's say, will it reach triple digits by the end of the year? That means it may go back down again, like an adjustment. And but will we see silver in the triple digits anytime soon? That's the question.
Okay.
Okay. Total Light says, wasn't it Cliff High said $600 silver? I don't know about Cliff High, but I mean, people have been saying silver could go into the thousands. And one of the things that's driving silver is the fact that it's used in things like electric cars and technology. And once it's used in those technologies, it's used up. In other words, it can't be recovered. Um, and
Unlike
it's
gold that
a
can be.
well, gold too. Any of these things when they're used in technology, it's like burning petrol or gas in your car. It's gone. And since
Right.
it's supposedly a limited resource, then when it's being used up like that, it makes it more valuable. I say supposedly because I think minerals such as gold and silver and petroleum are renewable, deep in the earth. Okay, so here's the question: are we going to see triple digit silver in the near future, say this year? Justice. I love that.
Mhm.
And justice is because silver's been kept artificially low. Is that right? Is Cherie?
That's correct.
The moon lovers.
Hmm.
It's funny because silver is associated with the moon. You all often hear about the silvery moon.
Yep.
Oh, the Empress. And there's that two of wands again. All right. So, but also there's some shadowiness. There's some um truth that is yet to be revealed behind silver and judgment. So I think what this is saying is that let's not put a limit. When we say things like this, oh, it can reach triple digits, what we're actually doing is we're putting a limit on it. What about quadruple uh digits, you know? You follow what I'm saying,
Yep.
Sheree?
Oh yeah, because I'm waiting for that 1,000 to 5,000 an ounce, and
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
manifesting that.
exactly. Exactly. And with the Empress, she has the resources to do that. So let's cancel this idea of triple digit silver because we're limiting ourselves. That's a limiting belief when we do that. And that there are limits. Don't limit yourself by doing that. That's what the cards are telling me here. Um, think big. Think bigger than that. All right. So that's encouraging. Now, about it reaching triple digits this year, probably not, I would say. Um, but this is a long term thing that we're looking at here. All right. So let me get over to the chat and I want to go ahead and do Lori's question. And if you guys have any other follow up questions um, about the silver and what's going on there, let me know in the chat. You don't have to pay for it. Is Elisa in the chat? No. Oh, good to see you. Where's Elisa? Oh, there she is.
Oh, great.
So Elisa is a member. Look, she's got a green marker. So she's been a member for a while. And so that means Elisa's going to join us during the members only chat. But let me do this one for Lori Skirchek. Will I move to New Jersey in the next year? Thank you so much. You're welcome. And by the way, I have a couple email questions I'm going to get to as well. Got to remember
Okay.
that. Sheree, don't let me forget. Don't let me sign off before I check my email questions.
Okay.
And this is for Lori. So, Lori, I'm going to take your yes or no question. Will I? And I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to see what is your relationship to New Jersey, and will you be moving there in the next year? Okay, that's how I'm going to do it. So it's almost like think of New Jersey. It's got a certain personality. It's an entity unto itself, and this is you and your relationship to New Jersey. Did I hope I got that right? And will you be living there in the next year? Okay, this is for you, Lori Skirchik. Three of Cups. That's Six of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Are you a written? Oh, wait, this is where Sheree can't help me. I'll
No.
have to read the chat stuff. So Lori, this is looking. I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to say, I think you lived there before. You have some kind of connection with there. Were you born there? Maybe you were born there, something like that. But yes, with the world, is it true that you lived there? Maybe you grew up there, then you left and you went and you lived someplace else, and now it's time for you to return. Am I right about that, Lori? I'm originally from New Jersey. Huh? See, there you go. Yeah, you have a deep uh, earthly connection to that location, and the outcome is the world, which is you're finishing up this chapter of your life, and chariot's traveling and it's some kind of vehicle, so you're going to be packing it up and maybe retiring there, and this is like a happily ever after there, like you can settle down there and have um, connection with family and and fulfilling like your destiny and your heart's desire, I want to say, with that 10 of cups. um so so yeah, the answer is yes. And I think it's pretty cool that I didn't ask you. I knew that you were from there from looking at the cards.
Yep.
So good luck to you on that, Lori. And oh, Sunny. Sunny, are you the Sunny that's in Hawaii? I believe so. How you? I'm really happy to see you in the chat, son. That means you're still a free woman. Okay, Roger has a question. When does this just getting situation, when does this just getting situation I am in coming to a completion? All right. Good to see you here, Sonny. I'm glad you can make it. All right, Roger, what does this question mean? When does this just getting situation I'm I'm in come to, so it's a situation that you're just getting into and you want to know when it's going to come to completion. Okay, that's good enough. Maybe it's something to do with the guy I grew up with, Twin Flame. All right. By the way, just getting bicycle. Oh, you mean Roger, you mean like you're living paycheck to paycheck, just getting by. So that's what you want to know. When is that going to come to an end? Right? All right, I understand that. Okay, Roger, when will you be able to have more abundance in your life? I guess that's what we're looking for, right? I like the way you worded it, though. When will you, when will this just getting by situation come to an end for you? And maybe some advice for you how to end it yourself. Four of Wands, Roger, that's a good card for you. Another four, Four of Swords, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords. The outcome is the Sun. Well, Roger, number one, I can't tell you when, okay, but I can tell you that You are you have a golden age, personal golden age that's awaiting you, almost like a like a renaissance, a new personal awakening. Lots of fours here. So, oh, and the Wheel of Fortune, man, look, Roger, with the Wheel of Fortune next to the sun, this is a turning towards the light. This is a entering into the golden age. This is when just getting by becomes having more abundance than you could possibly imagine. I can't tell you when it's going to happen, Roger, but this is exactly what we all think of when we think of um, things like uh, new technologies being released, med beds. I mean, the whole gamut. I mean, years and years and years ago, I had this like I envisioned a world that I'm living in that has all the cool stuff that you see in Star Trek. Okay, um, people don't have to earn a wage, right? Um, uh, all your all things like your shelter and food and clothing can be generated out of basically out of thin air. Um, I mean, there's no limit on the amount. Don't let your imagination be limited to the possibilities. Um, you coming up with these fours right now, you're in the right place where you're supposed to be at this time. Okay. You've been doing everything right. I'm looking at this two of wands in the past. You've been doing your inner work. You've been preparing yourself for a time when you would come into this abundance. And it requires a bit of patience on your end. Um, but you have an inner knowing about this too, right? Um, it's just the waiting that's the hard part. This Four of Cups, it's like boredom. There might be a little of impatience here because like you've been sitting in this holding phase for so long that it gets a little uncomfortable. But I mean, the outcome here doesn't get much brighter than this, Roger. With the outcome being the sun and then the Wheel of Fortune next to it. It's just it requires patience, stoicism. If you don't know what stoicism, look up the philosophy of stoicism. Right? When you're stoic, you don't need hope because you have an inner knowing that of what's to come. Hope is like faith. It's like a belief. I don't have hope. I know. Ah, you're welcome, Roger. Um, Sheree, what was some other business I had to take care of before we go? You
Your emails.
remember what it was? Okay, yes, thank you. I have a couple of emails to check. And then we're going to end this live stream and I'm going to open the members only group, right? So let me see this. Where is this the right one? Simon. There we go. Simon sent me a question. Okay, this is another moving question. He's looking to go to Gran Canaria in 6 months. All right, going to do the same type of thing that I did with Lori. I'm going to look at your relationship to Gran Canaria. Okay, so this is for Simon. I know he's not in the chat right now, but he did email me. In fact, I'm going to make this is another little perk I'm going to do. I'm going to record this and then I'll send it directly to Simon so he doesn't have to shift through an hour of the line. Okay, so I'm doing this for you, Simon. Since you're not watching the live right now, I'll just send this to you. And this is something anybody can do when I do my Sundays. Send me an email. You don't have to pay for it because you're giving me something to talk about on my YouTube channel. You're providing content for me, and I enjoy stuff like this. All right, so this is for Simon. What's his connection to the Grand Canary? Will he be going there in the next 6 months? But I'm gonna say 6 months or year or 2 years or 3 years. Let's not limit it to 6 months because that might give us uh, the wrong kind of answer that we're looking for. What if it's 7 months and then I get a no, right? See what I mean? So it's not limited to 6 months, but that's the time frame that you're interested in. Okay, Simon, this is you, death, and Knight of Swords. I wish Simon was here because I would say I don't believe that Simon has a connection in this lifetime to Grand Canary. In other words, unlike Lori, who I could see that she came from the place that she was looking for. This is a maybe he's visited there, but I don't think he's lived there before, Simon. Um, However, one of your parallel lives on another timeline is is connected with the Grand Canary Islands. By the way, that's where my great grandmother was from as well. Uh, Grand Canary are Spanish, and that's where my great grandmother came from. So, yes, Simon, the outcome is the Three of Swords and I'm sorry, Three of Wands, which is traveling to faraway lands. And if you look closely on this, he's overlooking a bay. There's like islands and there's ships there, and it's a place that's often sunny. Got that bright yellow sky. This is something that you have been working towards making happen, working diligently. Maybe you've been saving money for it, and you may end up owning a home there or something, or making it like your permanent residence, like getting some type of residency or um, citizenship or even something like that. Uh, but having sovereignty there, so owning land there, buying a house, something like that. Um, if I'm right that you're not originally from Gran Canaria and you feel this pull there, it's because you were you may have been part of may have been a soldier there in some capacity or part of like the whatever royal family or lineage that was in control of the place. So like I don't know if Gran Canaria, I don't know the history. Maybe if they ever had a king or royal family or hierarchy or something like that, you were in another life a part of that. That's what drew you there. That's what called you there. All right. Um, will it happen in 6 months? I don't do um dates like that, but there's the Six of Swords. Notice we got the Queen and the King of Wands. So it could be sooner because swords are fast, right? And Six of Swords, it could be sooner than 6 months. All right. So got about 5 minutes left of this because I want to end this. And okay, Sunny's got a fun question. If you don't mind, I do not mind. Do the cards see a baby on the horizon? I'm neutral to the possibility. Okay, yeah, that is a fun question, Sunny. Thanks for that.
You want to stop the recording for Rogers?
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Serena.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, and before I get to this fun question for Sunny, I want to remind people that I'm available for private readings, and let me show you my website here. So if you come over to my website and you go to book here, if you not sure about me, you could read some of these client testimonials. Very happy people that have been my clients in the past. And if you've never had a reading for me before, just make a donation of any amount you can afford for 30 minutes, right? And and don't, like, somebody who did this recently said they felt guilty. I'm telling you, don't feel guilty. I want to meet you. I want to help you with your problems using the cards and show you how helpful I can be. And then you won't mind coming back for a second reading and paying the full price. All right. So introductory, if you've never had a reading from me, pay whatever you want for a 30-minute session, like a trial run, and see how it goes. My usual fees are 30 minutes for $45, 60 minutes for $75, and 90 minutes for $100. I've updated these prices a little bit because I've made it a little bit less expensive because I would like to have more clients, and maybe that $10 off will help. Okay, and I would appreciate it if you join the Telegram bullying group so we can have better, easy communications. You come click book here. This will take you to Calendoo, which is a booking app, and you just choose the time that you want. If it's blocked out like this, that means somebody's already got it. All right, and then choose and all the times and dates will appear in your local time. Okay, so it's very straightforward. You just click on the time you want, you put your name and your email address in there, and then I'll take care of the rest. Okay. Um, you should pay in advance. All right. So I have three ways to pay, or four. Buy me a coffee. And when you click on buy me a coffee, it should take you directly to this page where you can, if you're a first timer and you just want to pay $5, you click one for one coffee. That's $5. If you want to pay more, you click over here and you can type in any number you want, like that, right? You put your email address. That's one way you can do it. Or you can use Cash App, which is really an easy, really good one because there's no fee. This may be the wrong. Okay, I might have to fix that because there's another. And then PayPal. And if you use PayPal, make sure you choose friends and family, not goods and services, because they cap me at $200 a month if you do it goods and services. Okay, that's all for that. Now, back to Sunny's question about maybe possibly in her future. And she's like open to the idea, but she's not like, you know, anyways, she's open to it. So it's not like she's not like trying to get there, but if it happens, and it could happen at any time in our future. All right. So Sunny, does Sunny have any new babies coming in her future? All right. First card for you, Sunny, is the Star, Six of Swords. Oh, there's my page. So when I'm looking for somebody wanting to have a baby, pages are what you're looking for. That's from conception to pre-puberty. King of, and this may be the guy, the father, and he may be somebody that you have met to meet. Six of, right, that's the Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and Hangman. So it's kind of a weird answer, Sunny. I think yes, but I think it could happen later in your life when you least expect it. Um, so I'm wondering, I'm thinking this man who's popping up as the King of Pentacles. I think this is someone you haven't met yet. Boy, this is when I really miss having you reading the chat, Sheree.
I
So
know.
I'm going to
I'm
come
so
over here. No, and don't worry. It's, your telephone line got unplugged or got disconnected. It wasn't your fault, so I'm not. But so Sunny, so Sunny, I'm thinking there's not a man that you would think of as who could be the father right now. Am I right with that? If I am, then this is someone you're met yet to meet. Okay. And because of this hangman here, I'm thinking it's going to be uh, later in life. So, um, and also, and you have this. This is a star seed child who is like waiting in the wings for his. I think it's going to be he, by the way, for his time to come in. And when he does, he's going to be a companion for you as he matures and becomes an adult. He's going to be like there to take care of you in your later years, something like that. Okay, so the answer is a yes, but don't be surprised if it's something that takes a long time to manifest. Okay, whatever long time means to you. All right, and I think that's about it, Sheree. I'm going to end this one. Hopefully, I didn't mess up the members because when I started that, I accidentally started the members only one. I don't know if I like can get back to it. So let's see if I can do that. All right, I want to thank everybody who showed up today, and thank you, Lori, for the super sticker and the question that came with that, and everybody for being here. I appreciate you all. Uh, you're like my family here, a lot of you. All right, you're welcome, Sunny. And if you are a member and you got an invitation to the members only, like Elisa's going to be there. You can come and say hi to Elisa too. I'm going to try to get that started in just a minute. I'm going to take a short break, go wash my face in the, and then come back and I'm going to start the new one. Or I'll go ahead and get it started first. All right. See, make sure it's working right. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. I think I got everything out that I was supposed to do in this one, so I'll probably remember it something I forgot after. But anyways, thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you next week. All right. Now let's see if I can